Hey everybody, it's Trainer Nick. Hope you're having a blessed day. Today we're going over the calorie deficit, how to achieve one, how to go about it, all that good stuff. For those of you that are wanting to get super lean and shredded, or for those of you that are wanting to lose weight as well. I'm not a weight loss coach, I'm a strength and conditioning coach, but weight loss is a byproduct of the strength and conditioning that I help you achieve. So with that being said, let's start this off with something great. Let me know your biggest win in the past 7 to 14 days. I don't care if this is Facebook or YouTube or wherever else you might be watching this video, or what even time it is, whether this video is a year old or not. Go ahead and comment down below your biggest win this day and time. You experienced the win, you earned it, you got the win, let us know about it. That being said, let's jump into this. So, the calorie deficit. The first thing I want you to look at is understand a calorie for what it actually is. Most people nowadays, they look at calories, they automatically assume fat. Oh, this is high in calories, it's going to make me fat. They automatically, they base their whole life off of that number, just like the number on the scale. But it's not exactly that way. Calories are just simply a measurement of energy. You need so many calories to function. You need so many calories to work out. You need so many calories just to live. So with that being said, you do need to understand that you do need to eat. You still need to take in calories. You can't just crank the calories down to zero and get where you want to be that way. You're not going to function. You're going to be miserable. That's not how you get your goals. So you need to look at calories instead of fat. You need to look at them as an energy source. So you're going to find things that are high in calories. That doesn't mean they'll make you fat. That means there is a high energy yield to them. We just need to make sure that they are the right calories. So that's why we need to look at calories in a more positive light or the more accurate light. The next thing is we need to understand they have energy to function. The body will adapt to burning more calories. Exactly. So, like I had touched before, you need to still make sure you're taking in enough calories to function, but your body will adapt to burning more calories over time. The reason cutting your calories back to zero doesn't work is because you're taking in zero energy, so therefore your body adapts to burning no energy. So when you're cutting your calories all the way back, you're not active, you're sitting around, you're moping, you're miserable. Your calorie burn is almost down to zero. So then you're taking in 0 calories, but also burning 0 calories, getting you nowhere and just making you miserable. This is why we encourage you to increase your daily movement. Take your daily walks. Make sure you're on a good, regular workout routine. So you're burning extra calories. Your body will adapt to the energy it's burning off and make more use of it, so where you are able to burn more fat off. And then we just got to regulate the intake as well. But you want to make sure that your output is as high as it can be, and have a good input to output ratio. It's easier getting the calorie deficit that way. So with that being said, the next thing is we have talked about upping your calorie burn. We have talked about your body adapting to burning more calories. But this is done by focusing on improving yourself instead of just burning calories. Focus on improvement. If you go into the workout, you jump on the treadmill and you're just burning yourself to death on the treadmill, running, trying to get the calorie burn as high as possible, you're going to burn yourself out before you get to where you want to be. You go in there, you get on the treadmill, you walk, you set yourself a goal where, day by day, week by week, you're going to try to do a little bit better or maintain a certain high level of physical fitness. Same with the workout regimen. You're applying progressive overload, but over time you're being consistent. You're trying to get a little bit stronger each and every time. Your body adapts to that. You are improving yourself, and the byproduct of improving yourself is burning more calories. Same with the strength and conditioning and the weight loss. The weight loss is simply a byproduct of strength and conditioning. We focus on getting you stronger, in better condition, and then you lose weight. Same with this. Same concept. Focusing on improving yourself, and then you'll burn more calories. The next one is there are several different ways to achieve the calorie deficit other than just restricting calories. In fact, calorie restriction is the last thing I have any of my clients or I would want you to do at all before I'd want you to do, that would be the last thing you do. I'd want you to do everything else you could before restricting your actual calorie intake and eating less. So you need to make sure that you're exercising more. We get you on a regular workout routine, so you're burning more calories and you achieve that deficit that way, and you can still eat like you need to. The next way is sleep. You actually burn calories when you're asleep. While you're sleeping, your body is restoring itself, doing a lot of natural functions, and recovering, and it takes energy to recover and restore yourself. Also, when you're asleep, you're not eating unless you're sleep eating, but that's an extreme case, obviously. So basically, when you're sleeping, you're not eating. Helps you eat less, take in less calories, calorie deficit, while you're also burning more calories. Also, hydration helps as well. Drinking more water, making sure you're hydrated, make sure that your blood is thinner and your veins are opened up more to pump blood more efficiently. This is where, the nutrient partitioning and the efficiency of your body transferring the nutrients and everything from your body throughout the body. This is why it's important to strength and conditioning, weight loss. That's another improvement on the body as well. This will all increase your metabolism, or your basal metabolic rate, your BMR. All these different things is how you achieve the calorie deficit before actually restricting food. So keep that in mind. Restricting food is the last thing you need to do. I just wanted to go over it a couple times so it really stuck. And the last thing I got here is understand to try to add more to your regimen to create the deficit instead of eliminate from your regimen. So exactly like I talked about with calorie restriction, that being the last thing you need to do, I also encourage you to add more to your regimen, to your lifestyle, to whatever's on your plate as far as exercise, hydration, sleep before eating less. If you're struggling to lean out or lose weight, try to get a couple more workouts in. Try to make sure you're sleeping a lot more. You're recovering properly. You can always recover more, so make sure you're sleeping enough. Make sure you're drinking enough water. You can add more exercise. You can add more sleep. You can add more water. You can add more walks. You can add more recovery. There's a lot of positives you can add before you need to resort to eating less or eliminating from what you're doing to achieve the goal. I think if you apply those 5 points right there that I went over, I think a lot of that will help you a lot. So real quick to reiterate over everything we talked about, calories are a measurement of energy. They have nothing to do with fat itself. There's also good calories and bad calories, so we need to make sure you're eating the good calories and you have enough energy to function. Understanding you have enough energy to function, eventually your body will adapt to burning more calories, but you need to be doing the right things there. The next one was focusing on improving instead of just burning calories. Focus on the improvements, not what you're trying to get rid of. The next one is there's several different ways to achieve the calorie deficit. You can exercise, sleep, hydrate. You don't have to sit there and restrict food all the time. Like I mentioned before, that's the last thing I want you to do. Restricting food is the last thing you should do to achieve that calorie deficit. And then the last one is just broadening the horizons there and understanding to try to add more to your regimen instead of eliminate. So if you put all those together, I know you will be able to achieve that calorie deficit, get super shredded, or lose the weight just like you're wanting to. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your biggest takeaway is, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.